Good evening, everyone. This is where it starts to get a little tougher, a little more interesting. Week 2 of the football playoffs, the teams are usually more evenly matched. At least this one was. Winton Woods against Mount Healthy tonight. Warriors led by a field goal at halftime. But the Warriors then botched a punt deep in their own territory that the Owls recovered. That set up this short touchdown run by David Montgomery. And Mount Healthy, as you can see, this is the botched punt, and they grabbed the first lead of the game, 7-3. That set up the short run. Winton Woods needed to trigger some offense. They used a little trickery. They snapped the ball. The entire line was standing straight up. They fooled photographer Mark Slaughter, but he recovered. He got Christian Lumpkin taking it 55 yards for the touchdown. This one came down to the final drive. The Owls drove it 60 yards to win it. Here's your game winner, Montgomery to Deshaun Jackson in the corner of the end zone with a minute to go. Mount Healthy wins 13-10. The hustling Mark Slaughter was also at Lakota West, right in the huddle tonight. He saw undefeated Loveland against Northwest. Tigers of Loveland went up 7-0 on their first possession. Here's Northwest with an answer. Corey Roberson on the keeper, 7-7. One of Loveland's strength is his offensive line. They open a gaping hole here for freshman running back Luke Waddell. He takes this one 65 yards to pay dirt. As they used to say, Loveland punches ahead. Northwest again ties this game at 14, but Loveland then answered with another touchdown. They kept answering the rest of the night. The Tigers do it again. They win it tonight, 45-14. We'll come at you with the highlights. If you're looking for a specific score, it's going to be at the bottom of your screen, courtesy of our great supporters at Meijer. Back to the Ohio playoffs. Scott Kaiser takes the Kings. McNick Rockets against the Falcons from Clinton Massey. Falcons, who won it all at State a year ago, wasted no time. Their first drive took them down the field. Bailey Wolf burst through the traffic, and Megan Massey was up early. This is something that was repeated time and time again tonight. Still relatively early in the game when Wolf pounds this one across from 2 yards out. Falcons by 2 touchdowns already. Massey blocked it well, and McNick just didn't have the bulk to stomp it. This is Wolf's 3rd touchdown of the game, just ripping off big chunks of yardage as the Falcons moved the ball at will. Clinton Massey led it 31-7 at halftime. They won it 52-14. They move ahead to round number 3. One more tonight in Ohio, that up at Kettering Fairmont. Summit Country Day running out against West Liberty Salem. The Knights fell behind by a touchdown in the first quarter. Then Brandon Upton hits Landon Williams for West Liberty. That got them great field position, and they soon were able to finish the drive. So 14-0, the Knights in a big hole. Summit's offense just couldn't go it. Trey Phillips, after that touchdown, gets the ball, but he had nowhere to run. A little bit later on, they tried to pass it. That didn't go anywhere. Summit is ousted tonight, 21-13. There are Division I and Division V playoff games in Ohio Saturday. Those games involve Moeller, Elder, Colerain, CHCA, and Baden. Okay, let's move on to Northern Kentucky. Fine city of Fort Thomas. Bluebirds of Highlands against Ashland Blazer tonight. Birds already way ahead when quarterback Drew Holliston rolls out and throws to sophomore receiver Mitchell Kane, a 12-yard touchdown. Dale Mueller with another offense working at the right time of year. Hewliston sat down for the night. His backup Bo Hodge, who pitches to Nick Kendall. He sprints to the pylon and beats the Tomcats for another score. Highlands had a commanding 42-0 lead at the half. Then the defense got into the act as well. It's Joey Cruzy who alertly picks up the bad snap. He's going to take that one back. The Bluebirds win big again tonight by 50. Okay, Philip Lee takes us to Independence. Rainy when Dixie Heights went to Simon Kent to play the undefeated Pioneers. Pioneers weren't bothered by it early. They drove it right down the field, and Brennan Kuntz scored on a 5-yard run. Somebody being looked at because that's Western Kentucky football coach Bobby Petrino in attendance. Dixie was in this game most of the way. Here's a 4th down play. Seth Capel, the nice catch that keeps the drive alive for the Colonels. A few plays later, they give it to Capel on the run. He ties this game at 7. Then a breakthrough play for Simon Kenton. Kuntz with a 54-yard touchdown pass to Logan Winkler through the raindrops, and the Pioneers advance. They win tonight 31-19. Some local squads played out of town. Covington Catholic played at Johnson Central. Now, this was a team that was undefeated, averaging 58 points a game. Well, the Colonels handed them their first loss, 42-14. Our Brady labored tonight in Newport. Bearcats of Walton Verona against Newcat. They said to burn the Breads, but it was the Breads' Michael Runyon who burned Justin Klein with the pick. And that set up Matt Franzen's 20-yard touchdown pass to Brandon Gray. Newcath with a 7-0 start. Walton Verona pinned the Thoroughbreds deep in their own territory with a booming punt. And then look what happened. It's Franzen on the keeper. It's a long-distance keeper. He takes it 95 yards for the touchdown, 14-0 for Newcath. But another step forward this season for Walton Verona. They had a goal line stand just before the half. Chris Lattimore comes up big, but it's Newcath that wins it tonight, 36-0. We round up Kentucky with a stop at Beechwood. Noel Rash's crew hosting the Paris Greyhounds. And I love that nickname, but it was Beechwood's Jonathan Stokes who most resembled a Greyhound tonight. He's off and he's after Paris quarterback Cameron Downey, and he gets him. Then it's Stokes who gets it done on offense as well. He finds his way around the left side. That's another score for the Tigers. Beechwood then showed they could also air it out. Kyle Figure to a wide-open Jalen Hayden. A Beechwood blowout tonight, 49-3. That's just the start of our football for tonight. When we come back, we're going to set up the Bengals and Browns for Sunday. Also action on the hard court tonight. Musketeers were looking for their third win of this young season. Back with that right after this.
Myers Sports of all sorts, Sundays at 11:35 on 9 on Your Side.
At Volkswagen, we believe everyone deserves a better car. And now, during the Sign Then Drive sales event, you're closer to yours than ever. Like the turbocharged Tiguan, the midsize Passat, or the 34 Highway MPG Jetta. And every new 2014 Volkswagen comes with no charge scheduled maintenance, all for practically just your signature. The Sign Then Drive sales event is back, and it's never been easier to get a new Volkswagen. Get zero due-it signing, zero down, zero deposit, and zero first month's payment on any new 2014 Volkswagen. Hurry, this offer ends December 2nd.
Shop Traders World and stretch your holiday budget. Traders World is giving away a $100 shopping spree every hour, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday through December 29th, and Friday, November 29th, the day after Thanksgiving. Come early, try our biscuits and gravy, win, 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 and save, save, save. When you really want to save, shop Traders World. Still the biggest and best shopping experience in the tri-state. Exit 29 off I-75, State Route 63, between Cincinnati and Dayton, on the east side of I-75.
This is where dedicated people become exceptional nurses. Where small classes and online courses make learning more personal. Where every teacher takes responsibility for the success of every student. This is an educational experience unlike any other. This is Galen College of Nursing. Begin your journey at galencollege.edu.
At Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell, how do we say thank you for getting our new dealership off to an amazing start with our largest special yet? Sign and drive a 2014 Mercedes-Benz C300 4MATIC Sports Sedan for only $349 a month and zero due-it signing, exclusively at Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell.
I'd never really been hungry till I was homeless. It's not just physical hunger, it's spiritual too.
I thank God that there's people out there that want to help.
Give now to help Cincinnati's hungry homeless neighbors. Just $1.92 provides a meal. Go to feedcincynow.org.
Arby's new 2 for $6 French dip in Swiss is meatier, cheesier, and dippier. There's the Meteor Meteor, the more cheese trapeze, the classy lady. Oops, sorry dude. The new 2 for $6 French dip in Swiss. Arby's.
Ready? Happy birthday. It's a painting easel. The tide's coming in. This is my favorite one.
It's upside down?
Oh, sorry.
It takes him places he's always wanted to go. That's why we bought a Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
9 on Your Side is brought to you by Subaru.
Welcome back on this drizzly Friday night. Saturday promises to be a bit better for college football. UC Bearcats, they're at Rutgers. Ohio State at Illinois. Kentucky's at Vanderbilt. The only college game in town, the Bridge Bowl. Thomas More at Mount St. Joe. Kickoff there is at 1 o'clock. If If you like your football in front of the television set, here's our lineup Saturday on Channel 9, 9 on your side. It's Michigan State at Nebraska 3:30, then it's Stanford at USC at night. It's the Battle of Ohio, the Bengals and Browns at Paul Brown Stadium, Sunday at 1. Bengals are going to try to snap a 2-game losing streak, and there's also hope that fans come in record numbers for the 27th annual Meyer Can Food Drive to benefit the Free Store Food Bank. The Bengals' Vinny Ray is very involved in this project. I asked him why.
When I was younger, I worked in the food pantry from age 10 through high school, and it's important. Sometimes my family took some food from we needed some food from the food pantry, and especially at a time during Thanksgiving when some people don't have food. I feel the Free Store Food Bank does an awesome job.
They sure do. If you're heading to the game, bring some non-perishable food items to any of the entrances at Paul Brown Stadium. If you don't want to bring cans, bring some cash and help out. Last year, the project helped provide 73,000 meals for area families. Very worthwhile.